Hello and welcome back to Helldivers 2 Loadout Roulette. Today's loadout is the R36 Eruptor, haven't used this in a while, the Plas 15 Loyalist, and the G3 Smoke. I said before I need to use smokes more, I think they might have some value. Here we go. Our armor is the B-22 model Citizen, so Democracy protects, which is not too bad. And then I went with just the full set, because it's kind of hard to match that blue, and everything's all shiny, so it looks cool. But we are up against the Illuminate, which those smokes should be pretty useful for. But I will see you in the mission. Alright, so we have Napalm Airstrike, the Eagle Napalm Airstrike, Eagle 500, Emancipator Exosuit, and EMS Mortar. And these guys are already dying a lot, so I can tell you this is going to be an interesting one. I guess we're just going to go Emancipator immediately. If this is already going this bad, then I might as well just try to say, please give me my exosuit and not drop it on the other side for them to steal. The number of people who do that is astounding. Oh yeah, because they didn't even take down the ship here. They got forced off it. I think they need to buff the autocannons on this. Because it's a bit ridiculous just how many shots enemies will eat when you can probably use like the normal ones and kill the enemies faster. We'll push around and try to clear everything for these guys. Because if they're struggling this hard, then I'm doing them a favor then. So I don't want to shoot and accidentally kill him. Okay, which one of these is gonna come for me first? Guess I can turn... Actually, no, screw it. I'm pushing this way. They can find the black box. It's not that difficult. I do like using the mechs. I think they're really fun. It just is always really annoying when you run out of ammo and you gotta ditch these things. I've said it before, I'll say it a million times. We need to be able to resupply and actually support vehicles. I think a lot of people would actually be down to be more vehicle-dedicated players if the option existed. I would. I'd do this all the time. This would be fun. But it's just, it's so limiting, especially when the game is designed and goes, oh, you have like really long timers and you only get 3. Alright, we got 1 shot on each, so let's just fire it off somewhere and ditch this. Yeah, I still have 8 minutes. Man, I haven't used this in so long. I love the Eruptor. The Eruptor's so fun.
Requesting air support. Freedom forever.
I'm just usually busy leveling stuff now that I feel like I don't have the time to sit and play with it as much as I used to.
Squid outpost spotted. Found something. Requesting sentry. Found something.
Actually, no, I'm not going to call him in because his teammate can call him in.
Requesting air support. Coming in hot. Outpost destroyed.
I said his teammate can call him in.
Deploying Helldiver.
Fine, I'll call him in, I don't care. The second people start getting uppity and like spamming the respawn, I'm just like, fine, you're not gonna like where you end up, but you're getting somewhere.
Calling down a support weapon.
Ninja vanish.
Calling down a sentry. Found something. Checking map. Northwest. Far.
I love how it sent him flying like it's the noisy cricket from Men in Black.
Got a sample.
Oh god, I just remembered Men in Black International exists. It's like a Vietnam flashback when I remember it. The movie was terrible. Well, that's the problem with a lot of stuff there, I think. Certain things are not built to be... Oh, that's why I'm like, why are my 500s not here? But cooldown. But, we see this with games a lot right now, is everybody's just making sequels to stuff that did not need a sequel. Or franchises have dragged themselves along for so long that they're practically a liability at this point. Like Assassin's Creed. They're still making Assassin's Creed games. And I'm just kind of sad.
How about a nice cup of liver tea?
Like I saw rumor, I pray to God it's a rumor, that the new Assassin, well not even new, it's the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake is going to get rid of all the modern day Abstergo stuff, which I'm kind of tired of them getting rid of that because that was the whole tie-in to the Animus and all the genetic memory stuff now is just like, yeah, we just pick a time frame and you be a stabby man there, ooh.
Tagging Mac, north, 50 meters.
And that really kind of takes away the fun. But then on top of that, they're doing the, like, AC Odyssey, Origins, and everything else, new modern AC games RPG progression. I'm just like, why? Why are we doing that?
Dropping a pin. South. Package acquired.
I don't think it adds enough to the game
Calling down a
to be like,
sentry.
oh yeah, we need that. It's the same problem Ghost Recon's had. Past what? I think the last Ghost Recon was the only one that did it. But it sucks. Why does my M4 have a green rank and be worse than a blue M4? It's the same gun.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support.
Always drives me crazy because it's always nonsensical, and especially in something like Ghost Recon, you don't need that. Black Flag, you don't need that either. Just add a bunch of weapons,
Sending in an eagle.
give them varying stats, so that you have to sit down and go, oh, do I want the flintlocks that load faster, or do I want the ones that do,
Package acquired.
you know, more damage, or do I want like the pocket blunderbuss or whatever. That's it.
Requesting air support.
Not everything needs to have a 600-hour grind wall built into it.
Squid outpost. Requesting sentry.
Controversial opinion, I know.
Requesting orbital.
And that's saying something because I love grinding in games. But I've talked about this before. I think it was way back in my Inquisitor Martyr gameplay. But I had said there's two kinds of grind. There's good grind and bad grind. Good grind, you enjoy doing. There's a variety of activities. You feel rewarded when you do it, so you're more willing to sit down and grind more. Bad grind is you need to reach an arbitrary number. You have like 2 activities. Everything about it sucks.
Sending in an eagle.
What a lot of games are becoming because they're lifting a lot of cues from like gacha games. I forgot I had the LMG. Which, lifting design cues from gacha games has got to be just the most diabolical thing you can do. Because gacha is literally built around just eroding your will until you pay.
Reload.
I have fortitude and probably a little bit of autism, and that's why I never pay. I've played gacha games in some cases for like 3 to 4 years and never paid a cent. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't need to put money into this. But a lot of people, they're all for it. And I mean, I've played essentially Western gacha, like Marvel Strike Force, and they've released characters I like.
Terminal.
All the symbiotes. Like, I'm a big symbiote fan, so having them as an option was... I still wasn't like, oh, I gotta pay, but it's like...
Calling in reinforcements.
It was able to kind of sink its claws in, but I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I played a Star Wars one, same thing. Just at a certain point, I was just like, I'm tired of grinding. I'm gonna move on that satellite, or that research station, because, I mean, there is an artillery bunker. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the artillery site, because that I can solo. And these guys can manage the rest. I don't even need to give you guys, like, a loadout breakdown. The Eruptor.
Rare sample acquired.
Good.
An eagle.
You know, the gun's so solid, it doesn't need my endorsement. It's meta. There's a reason it's meta. I do have another vehicle, another mech ready to go, but I'm going to hold off on that.
Orbital inbound. Illuminate, southwest.
Picking up the LMG is a nice bonus as well.
Extract when ready. Package acquired. Sentry. Dropping package. Calling it.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Package acquired.
Okay, a ton of napalm.
Dropping package.
That works.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package.
Extraction is available.
I was really hoping a Ninja Vanish would work again, but
Package acquired. Weaponry.
not against melee guys. Yeah,
Dropping package.
starting to see the value in smokes.
Extraction.
Like I said, it's the same with stuns. They're good, it's just
Extraction shuttle.
the game's a horde shooter, so you don't really get to utilize that very well.
Supplies.
Oh my god, really? We're doing the haha, we made something unclimbable bit?
Calling in reinforcements.
Glad to see that's never addressed.
Sending in an eagle.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
I do hate overly steep hills because enemies are not stopped by them. And in fact, in some cases the enemies just phase through it. Or if they're Terminids, they just burrow and pop up below you.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a
ETA
walker.
T-minus 1 minute.
And then I'll get out of the way and take up position somewhere. So I don't accidentally step on anybody.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
But I get the feeling this will be a quiet extract. Yeah, and it's only 14 seconds. I don't even need to be here.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
I'm out.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Yeah, my stance remains the same. I don't like any of these. I don't like the stratagems that have limited uses just because. Let me use it. If the timer's up, gimme. I don't think there's a balance issue. Let players just manually destroy them.
For takeoff.
Oh, this is out of ammo? Okay, trigger self-destruct. I think that's a fair method, and it gives use on death. But that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.